over there is the last blast furnace operated steelworks in the United Kingdom. And as you all know, I love an industrial town, a post-industrial town, exploring those areas that lost dominant industries. Well, this town, Scunthorpe, which I'm about to go visit today and have a wander around, well, it's still got its dominant industry of the steelworks, and it's still super busy here with wagons pulling in. Literally every minute you're seeing this place full of life. But yeah, the steelworks over there, if you follow it in the news, you see it's constantly struggling. It's changed hands from Chinese owners to nationalisation. British steel, this is. And I wish we could see more. It's very well protected. You can't get up close to it. But yeah, last of its kind, this, here in Scunthorpe. So I thought we'd start here at this giant of industry and then head into the town of Scunthorpe and see what's going on and see what traces of the steel we can find there and see what might happen, as so many other places I have visited, where the industry disappears, the effects of that ripple through the areas. Take mining, for example. We all know what happened when the mines shut down. Lovely bit of steam billowing out over there. And it stretches all the way down there. You can't get very far, but it stretches all the way over there. Look at all that. I love stuff like that. Just the dumping of material. And that part actually looks closed down, because I don't know if the camera's pulling it out, but it looks like there's greenery growing out of whatever they've dumped there. So that bit over there looks like the only bit that's still operational, and it doesn't feel like it fits in the modern world, does it? Which is sad, because with the capability to make steel, you'd want to do it. So we could have these great industries in the United Kingdom. Instead, we import and give the work all to other countries, really. But yeah, there it is, British steel. So, I mean, I can't really get any further, it's all fenced off. But yeah, nice place to start this video as we now head into Scunthorpe, the town fueled by this industry, and just see what we come across. I've never been before, I've got no idea what we're gonna find, but I'm excited. So let's do it. Let's go to Scunthorpe. And just as you come round the other side, you see this awesome sort of monument to the old days of the steel industry. This little train that is pushing out sort of the old materials and the old line that goes down straight into the old steelworks. It's super cool to see. I like that they've got that on show just outside of the steelworks. Hey mate, you all right?
Yeah, as you probably noticed, I can notice you've got some camera equipment.
Yeah,
You're all
yeah.
right on this bit?
Yeah, yeah.
And up on this fence line,
Yeah,
just
cool.
don't go past the back.
Yeah, no, don't. I'm just making a video about the history of steel.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I'm just kind of documenting.
What I was going to tell you as well is, if you're interested,
Yeah.
they do like a train tour.
No way.
So you can book online, I think, I can't remember what it's called, but if you look online, there is more information.
Oh, no way, that sounds cool, yeah.
And you basically get a full tour of the site.
No way.
And I think it's every weekend, but you've got to go online to
Oh,
book
damn it,
it.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, well, yeah, have a look into it, mate.
What's that about? Is that just the old like monument?
Yeah, it's just an old monument
That's
thing.
cool,
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, like I say, if you get on that train tour, I'll give you a full site,
that
I'll
sounds
explain
great.
everything to you.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, cheers, man.
yeah,
Thank you
no
so
worries,
much.
buddy.
Bye-bye. Nice fella there, just telling me what I can and can't film. But yeah, they said there's a train tour, which I didn't know about, but that would have been awesome. Damn, maybe I'll have to get back and book that train tour. It really is the beating heart of this town. And when you have a giant industry like that, it just seeps through the fabric and the makeup of the area like a real beating heart. You've got the main bit there, and then all the arteries spreading out. You've got Hinchcliffe hydraulics there. You've got Carbon International here. Industry creates industry and gives a place for industry. You're not going to have a beauty spa here, are you? You're not going to have a matcha cafe. It's all proper stuff being built, getting done. Love these areas. Right, anyway, let's get into the town. I keep saying we're going to get into the town. Keep faffing about, looking at big metal things. And then you drive literally like 2 minutes next to all that industry that lives. You've just got people living in what seems like a really nice little area. Nice houses. You've got greenery, trees, decent houses. And then I think just looming in the distance is all that steel. So there it is, poking over the top of the buildings. And then just houses. Ooh, fucking hell. And then houses. Okay, so we're on foot now. On the wander. We wandered last week without a purpose. It was tremendously fun. Got a lot of nice comments saying, oh, we've missed you just wandering around, so we're back today. But with a purpose, we're wandering to find the industry. The industrial signs still in Scunthorpe. Have you been? Have you ever been to Scunthorpe? Or did the name put you off? It does kind of sound like a medical tool for removing earwax, doesn't it? The Scunthorpe. Saying that, first thing I come across, earwax removal. Love this old shop here, this sign here. Love an old school shop, simple. Tom Dennis Imaging. Class. Up here we got the Jubilee Hall. What date does that say on it? 1925. So 1925 on Jubilee Hall up there. Which, well, that feels like right bang in the centre of the steel boom of the United Kingdom, doesn't it? That building there, Jubilee Hall, I bet was once we'll find out what it was, but yeah, let's say that's pretty much banging it. When did the steel boom start? I'd say, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but let's say like 1840s to 50s, and then ended 1970s to 80s in the UK. So yeah, 1925, right in there. I really want to find out what Jubilee Hall was. So Jubilee Hall, just checked, was built in 1925 as a cooperative, but only lasted 2 years, then turned into a cinema. Right, I got that light's doing my head in that way. We've got to start just looking this way. Look at that one up there as well. That building's nice, isn't it? And then straight away hit the pedestrianised section of the town. That, I mean, you could pick this up, or I could pick you up, plonk you in one of these in probably about 60, 70 towns all over the United Kingdom, and you could be in any of them. You'd have no idea where you are. Not a fan, but I'm a fan of the Lucky Tuppence. Check this place out. This looks great. Gonna have to buy some sweets from here.
Oh yeah, is this one of these TikTok videos?
Not TikTok, YouTube.
I've heard of YouTube.
You've heard of YouTube?
That's what the old people used to do back in the day, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's much better than TikTok. Do you mind if I take some pictures of your shop?
Not at all.
Oh,
no.
legend. Yeah, I'm going to buy some sweets as well. Oh, this is awesome. How long have you been? Is it your shop? Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been open for?
So I've been here 3 years. Before that, we were in another location for 5 years, and before that, we were in another location for 40 years.
Yeah. Oh, 40 years.
Yeah.
No way. Oh, that's great.
And TikTok's better, by the way.
I don't think it is.
Well, I do, because they give me money.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Are you nice?
How then?
Bananas, ice cream, cones.
$6.79 there.
Okay.
$8.79 there.
Are you on TikTok then?
Oh yeah.
What do you do? Do you do stuff in the shop?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
111,000 followers.
Wow, that's absolutely class.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a bit of TikTok.
Oh, good work.
We do basically.
Someone comes in, shout me to serve. You're
Basically, we do comedy videos.
Oh, really?
So where she'll be a customer and I'll be serving her, or I'll be I'll be a customer, and when it pans to the person who's serving, it's me again. Like.
Nice. I'll have to put one in if that's all right. What's your channel called? I'll put it on my YouTube.
Well, my name's Sweet Shop Steve.
Sweet Shop Steve.
Yeah, and it's Lucky Tuppence, the channel. But if you search Sweet Shop Steve, you'll...
Yeah. I'm gonna get some sweets anyway.
We had a video at 7 million views. It paid me about 1,100 quid for it.
Yeah, no way.
Nice.
Yeah. I came here to make a video about the steel history of this town, but I'm kind of just stumbling across whatever, so it's nice to meet like an independent shop and someone doing something different, which is cool.
I've done a lot of videos about that.
Have you about the steel? Have you?
I did one mostly in conjunction with Unite the Union. I did a bit with them.
Right, yeah.
230 there. Do you want to say about a steel hat?
What's that?
Do you want to save British steel hat?
Yeah.
I'll treat you to a hat.
Have you got one?
Yeah, there's 230 there.
No way.
I'll go get you a hat.
Oh.
If I can find them.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I might not be able to find them.
So I've come into this sweet shop to buy sweets, and I've met a lovely chap running it who's a TikToker, and we've had a lovely chat about... I didn't expect to be talking about content and content creation in here. But yeah, I bought some sweets, and he says he might have a British steel hat as well, which would be cool because that's the purpose of the video today. It wasn't for sweets, but we'll see. Oh, no way. Oh, brilliant. So what's your connection to steel then? Did you have family in the industry?
Right, I used to work on steel.
Oh, you did? You worked there? No way.
I was made redundant in 81 in the Thatcher redundancies.
Was that in Scunthorpe?
Yeah.
No way.
There was about 10,000 lost jobs in 81.
Right.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah. Do you miss it, or you just sort
Oh,
of...
you're not interviewing me about steel.
A little bit. Do you want me to
No,
stop?
just it.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Because the thing about it is,
It's
right,
bitter, isn't it? It's nice on the other side
If
when
you're
you're
a
in the
shopkeeper,
sun now, love.
you start moaning about if British steel closes down,
Some
the business
gravy.
won't be very good. That is an awful thing for somebody who might be losing the job.
Well, the one
today.
20
So I
grams
try
one,
and
you order
stay
three,
That's fine.
goes back to 20.
That's absolutely fine, mate. No worries. We'll keep chatting.
Give us your money.
We'll keep chatting about TikTok sweets. And thank you for the hat.
You're all right.
Call it $5, mate. Nice one. Thank you so much, pal.
Tag us and we'll have a look at you.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, good man. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, I love you.
Look at this, sweets and a hat. How about that? Support UK steel hat, free that he gave me. He said he worked in them, in the steelworks. Didn't want to chat about it, and as I said, that's fine, like, as he said, he didn't want to moan.
Oh, is that a YouTube thing, my boy?
It's a YouTube thing.
Yes, bro.
What's your name? Hey, Wandering Turnip, have a look, you're from Scunthorpe,
Yeah, I'm a skinny boy, man.
Oh,
I just got out
nice.
of jail after 15 years.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah,
Nice
man.
to be out.
Yeah, bro.
Good lad, well.
Where are you from?
I'm from Yorkshire, still like West Yorkshire way, man, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
can I be on that?
You can be, yeah.
Oh my G.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Stay
yeah.
out of trouble.
Yeah, I've got it this time.
Good man,
bro.
yeah.
Yes, man.
Nice one, bye. Right, let's keep wandering round. See what else we find. Another great old sign there. H&N Swain, quality fruit, vegetables and salads. Says coming soon, but something makes me think that's long gone. Bit hot for the hat, but can I get a giant hot dog, please, mate? Oh, yes, please.
Any sauce on it?
Yeah, a bit of mustard, please, if you got some.
Is that enough?
That looks great, yeah, nice one. Cheers, pal, thank you. So I was on the hunt for some food. Found that nice fella. Cash is king sign, always good. And a giant hot dog, $2.50. It's actually quite a skill that none of you, well, some of you may, but most of you won't have to ever deal with. Vlogging and eating at the same time, you lose a hand. I can't show you, but my camera hand, you've got to go solo. Right, what we got here? Scunthorpe Steelworkers sculpture, dedicated to all the past and present steelworkers and their families from Scunthorpe. To those who were injured or lost their lives in service on the steelworks, this is a debt that can never be repaid, but will never be forgotten. Oh, it's a Ray Lonsdale, no way. I think that's the 4th Ray Lonsdale statue that I've come across since making my videos, and they always seem to be in areas where they used to have an industry. So they found one in the mining towns, found one in, was it Sunderland? I think I found one here, one somewhere else. Really interesting. And I think it's an artist who understands the pride of a place, understands what these industries really meant for the area, how important it was to the people there. And up here, what's this called? This is called the Foundry. So another bit of the history of the steelworks there. What is a foundry? A place that works with hot metals, I believe, something like that. Makes metals into different shapes. I'll put in the definition of a foundry, but it's something like that, and they've kept that alive there. This hat's far too hot. I love it, but it's a bit too hot. It was great to bump into the guy running the shop. He'd had it for 40 years, used to work in the steelworks. That's what I like coming across. This is more nice, look at this. More nice. Check out that nice church. There's a wedding on over there. I was about to just go and have a bit of a look round, but I don't want to interrupt the wedding. Down here we've got an absolute beast of industry. An absolute ground shaker. Irremovable from the very fabric of maybe just the north. But it is Windsor's blooming world of shoes. What a shop. The value of footwear in Windsor's world of shoes. Let me tell you this, if you're ever poor, if you have a proper skin and you need a pair of shoes, get to Windsor's World. They'll absolutely sort you out. I was in one not long ago and I got recognised. In a Windsor's World of Shoes. Someone was like, oh, I still want to return it. I like your videos. I was like, I've nailed life. Getting recognised in Windsor's World of Shoes. Right, anyway, I think that's the way we come down that way, so let's go this way. What we got here, we got Ongo. What are browns? What do you reckon Ongo does? Ah. It does seem like it's just a full-on industrial town, really, still. Everything that's at Humberside glazing. What's that? KDG Workwear, the area's leading PPE supplier. Look at that there, Foundry clothing in stock. So this will be where people come to buy all the stuff for working in the foundry. That's cool. Let's see if we can have a chat. Hiya mate, you alright?
Yes, mate.
I'm making a video about the history of the steelworks.
Right.
And I just walked past and I thought this must be an interesting place because I assume this kind of fuels a lot of the...
Yeah, we do a lot.
The
It's
staff
just, I'm not being funny, but we're absolutely stacked to even spare you 2 minutes.
No, that's fine. Can I just take some pictures? Is that alright? Just to get some pictures of like the different things?
Yeah, you can do.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Don't get any pictures of us though,
I won't get you in it, yeah.
You can take some pictures of whatever you want that's hanging up.
Yeah, so is it the main... I guess... Oh, sorry, I'll leave you to it. I was just going to say...
Main thing is still what's here.
Yeah, main thing steelworks, yep.
You can do a picture of the van if you want the vans out front or whatever you want to do.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, nice, yeah. Yeah, brilliant.
A video for yourself?
Yeah, it's just my own YouTube. I just do a lot of industrial history, so it's nice to come to a town that's still alive, the industry.
Yeah, we do a fortune on steelworks. So.
Oh, do you? Really? Oh, amazing to hear.
Take a picture of the building if you want to do it.
Fantastic. Yeah, go by. Nice one.
Okay.
That's ace to hear, isn't it? That guy, he says, yeah, we still make a fortune from the steelworks. We're what supplies it with all the things that they need. Great to see like an independent shop like that just absolutely powering on and surviving in the day of online shopping. But I guess online shopping can't compete with that. Say you're working at the steelworks and your boots get fucked, or you burn a hole, or whatever happens to your top or anything. You can't be waiting around for next day delivery. Get down there, get yourself some new stuff. That's absolutely class. Nice guy in there for letting me look round, yeah. And another case of just industry spilling over into industry. That guy's shop can survive. Not only survive, do well. That's great. That's what happens when you keep industry in the country. Nice to see you, pal. Look at that as well, scrap. Scunthorpe scrap cars. More industry. Let's be honest, it ain't a pretty town, is it? But industry isn't pretty. Industry's noisy, it's dirty, it stinks, you get messy. It means that you can then have the pretty things, you can have the nice cars. I love that quote from Orwell from The Road to Wigan Pier, and I'm very much paraphrasing here, but he says something like, for everyone drinking champagne at Ascot or fancy dining, there's 100 people blackened with dust hacking away at the coalface. Monty's discount carpet warehouse, love it. Big old empty building here, I wonder what this was. Oh, it must have been a pub. Oh, it was a pub. Lost pub. There we go, very much lost pub. Speaking of lost pubs, my local is shut down, which has extended my walk for my daily pint or 3 by about 10 minutes. So if anyone wants to take on a pub, come get the Stubbing Wharf in Hebden Bridge, come take it over. You'll have me as a guaranteed customer most nights of the week. Someone just tried to take it on as a noodle bar. They lasted 10 days. They didn't even open. They were shut before they opened. Look at that though. Proper mad building that, innit? Look at that. Just across the way from Mulligan's Sports Bar, the unrivaled meeting place. Oh, look at that as well. That's cool. I feel like the artist there has sort of bled the cityscape in with the light of the foundry, the fire and the blast furnace there. And then this is where they meet. I like a bit of art that's quite easy to understand. I can see that pedestrianised bit again looming down there. I really don't want to look at that. I want to find nice stuff. You know, it's called like the industrial garden city, they call Scunthorpe. I think because there are surrounding it a lot of green areas, and to be fair, I've seen green areas, not a city, it's a town, sorry, industrial garden town. I guess when you do have that huge sort of metallic groan that comes with the melting of metal and the industry around that, it's good to have a spot of green to go and chill in at the end of the day. Yeah, so the steelworks in Scunthorpe still employs directly, I think it's about 3,500 people, so still a huge employer in the area. Here we go. Here's one of the gardens they're talking about. Oh, what have we got here? Commonwealth war graves. Interesting. Let's go have a look at these. So the first burial was 1885. Wow. This is a sad state of affairs, isn't it, when people don't want beer, food, party. It's gone. Doesn't exist. The market for beer, food, party has completely dried up in the past, I don't know, how many years. Very sad. Shit, it's a parrot. Whoa. Look at that. That parrot scared the life out of me. I wasn't expecting to see a parrot in Scunthorpe. Sadly caged. What's a house? Semi-detached 155. Bloody big in there, 600 grand, wow. That's massive. I bet you can get loads for your money around here in terms of house prices. Grimsby's nearby. You ever want to have a good time, go on Rightmove and look at what you can buy in Grimsby. It is unbelievable. You can live in like a manor house for 400 grand. It's fantastic. I keep trying to get my girlfriend and me to move to Grimsby. She's having absolutely none of it. Right, so I'm just gonna quickly bob into North Lincolnshire Museum. Now, museums, let's face it, they can be boring at the best of times, let alone watching a man on YouTube walk around a museum. However, occasionally, it's worth it. I like being out on the streets. I like finding the remains of stuff on the streets, or things still going on, things that hint to it out in the air. That's my way of wandering, but occasionally you'll step into a museum and it'll be fantastic. Free admission. Okay, here we go. There's a chimney. There's a chimney. So I'm having to do a voiceover afterwards due to some very noisy children in the museum. Unbelievable. But it was really interesting. There was a lot of stuff about strikes that had happened at the steelworks. This is a painting showing the solidarity of the workers. And Scunthorpe in the 1960s at its peak employed over 25,000 people in the steel industry alone, which is amazing. Now, I thought this was a bit preempting the demise, showing, look what they used to wear in the steelworks. I was in a shop about 10 minutes ago, full of life, saying they were super busy, full of that stuff that's in that glass cabinet. Now, a bit here about the Lincolnshire folk, it says, and pictures of the strike, pictures of the workers there really fighting for their rights, which was interesting to see. They also had some great photos of Scunthorpe High Street back in the day, which were really cool to look at and see the changes. And I think we can all agree that pre-pedestrianisation, people looked a lot happier. And there we go, we've done a full loop-de-loop. Nice fun tour today. I feel like we found quite a bit. I feel, yeah, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I've seen a lot. Came to see some industry, found some industry still living, chatted to nice people. What more can you want? And like I said earlier, it's not really the town you'd come for like coffee and cake with your missus. It's just not that. But it's industry, it truly is. Probably the UK's last great industrial town with the steelworks still working. And you can see what life that gives to the area with the guy who has his shop selling directly to them. He can have an industry, all the spill off around it. What I'm trying to say is it would be a terrible shame for Scunthorpe to lose its steelworks for many, many different reasons. But I think one is it's so great that there is still this industry in a place that is spilling out and feeding the rest of the area. Not everywhere has to be an Instagram picture town. Things can be incredibly useful. And the problem with just importing everything is, like steel or coal or whatever, it's not just that you lose the jobs from our area, but you also lose the camaraderie that came with those jobs. And looking at them pictures of the people striking in the museum, you think those people, those jobs may have been really hard, but the people had something to fight for. They had something that they were really willing to give their lives for and put everything on the line for. And that's just gone now. And we don't have any of those big things anymore. It's so strange when you think like that. I hope I'm making sense. In my head I am. I don't know if you're getting it. And it almost feels deliberately done, doesn't it? If you remove the industry from here and plonk it in another country, you also remove that fight that people have in them, that came with by taking pride in the work. If you just get rid of that, the people no longer have fight in them. Do I have fight in me to any job that I've done in my 20s to 30s? No, I just don't care enough about the job. It didn't care about me. It's definitely a huge personality persona shift in the workforce of the United Kingdom. And that's, I think, why it's so important to keep the steelworks. But hey, I ain't knocking Scunthorpe. I've had a good day. Lovely old time.